configure, add on options. Where's those view distances? Let's get on this. Let's actually be able to see stuff.
Project comms mess.
Yeah. Okay, check.
This is brilliant. Taking fire? Alright.
Beyond the hills there, right side road.
Yeah, I'm supposed to jump across to the right side.
Contact up on the ridge over there.
Yeah.
Hit once, he's down. Now, where's this fucker? I got no eyesight on this. He's somewhere around 270.
This is
280,
10
I believe.
Alpha. We are in contact on the western side of the bridge. Stand by. We have a building southwest.
Yeah, buildings.
No visual.
There's shots in that.
From behind, can we get the flag down on the vehicle? It's blocking my view a lot.
On it.
Thank you.
Frag out.
No visual on anything else.
You guys at Belcher Road?
Sounds like it.
Robinson, I think you're bleeding. Nah, never mind. You're gonna
Wait,
Sit
Richard?
up on everybody up.
Good, good.
Gilly, you're probably the most exposed up there. You okay?
Yep. I didn't see the shot.
If that's contact Alpha, that's
Sounds like it.
Alright.
help the others in search.
Oh, more contacts coming from down the road. Further down, probably 100, 200 meters around the bend. They're shooting at the helicopter. No, they're around the bend a couple hundred meters.
I'm hopping out.
Alright.
You want to reverse this?
Channel switched.
Hey, James.
Oh,
Yeah, I just went straight down.
nice. I did wonder what happened. I was gone for the first like 5 minutes of everyone stepping off. So I didn't actually see what happened, but yeah.
Well, unfortunately I'm streaming, and as far as I can figure out, I change seat, and then I just go straight down, like out that helicopter.
Yeah? I'm alright, Chad. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I don't know why, but I've seen that happen before.
So, I'm hoping it was a bug, but I couldn't say for certain it was. Anyway, I'm assuming they're going to come back and pick me up in a minute.
Have you spoke to any of them?
No, yeah, I'm about to jump on the radio, but I'm not sure if I've got long enough range. Comms check channel 5. Yeah, I can't get hold of them. Oh. Is there a spike somewhere? Comms check channel 5. that I could connect the spike.
One second. I think they should be coming back to you.
Okay, no worries. Hello.
Yes, did he go? Make sure you join our group as well, by the way.
Pardon?
Make sure you join our group.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how I managed that, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's quite impressive.
yeah. I couldn't work out if it was a bug or me just being an idiot. If it was any other game, I'd say it's normally me being an idiot, but
Intercom, John. Can't hear you.
passengers. Oh wait, where's the intercom? Arch, can you hear me?
Barely. Not the intercom.
I don't have the option to join the intercom.
You'll have to shout then, I guess.
Yes. Right now I'm yelling. Let's see if that works. Alright, let's go. Door right, seat 2. There we go. I'm still in happy days.
Right, smoke.
Are we going to pick people up, or what's happened?
Still with us, Joel?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Fall out again.
Oh crap! That is bugged. Yeah, right, it's a bug.
Channel switched.
Ugh. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with that helo. Oh, he's busy. Hello.
Oh, are you back again?
I am. Methinks, having looked back at the stream, I think every time I go, both times it's been when I've changed seat, it's just booted me straight out.
Yeah.
Which is unhelpful.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
So I think what I'm going to do is get in and just not move.
Yeah, I think you might have to.
Because, yeah, that's bizarre. That's something we need to test a bit more. Because
Yeah.
to say it's unhelpful would be a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
There is now some very well fertilised plants in this map from my body parts.
all good?
Evening.
Yep.
Howdy.
Hello.
Alright, I hope this helicopter doesn't have the ability to kick people out.
It's nice to have you back.
I'm stitching him again.
Wait, I thought they picked you up already.
They've picked me at this. I fell out again.
Again?
What
What's
the
happening?
fuck? What are you doing?
Well, looking at the stream is I'm changing seats and it's booting me out.
Okay,
So-
I wouldn't change seats then.
Are they coming back?
I can radio for them.
Yeah, well, if you want me in that helicopter as a gunner, go for it, but I am not moving seats. I'm getting in and I am sitting, I am keeping that seat warm.
Yeah, I would do that just to be safe, but I want you to be able to shoot at some shit, so...
Fair enough.
Raven,
Max
Secret.
is pretty much still.
Yeah, Roger, got one time Joel back here awaiting pickup. Joel, can you join the group here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Marcus, if you're here, I'm putting your 4 tourniquets in the crate.
Alpha, Big Bird.
I'll get out and wait.
Be advised, one-time P1 casualty Marcus is stabilized. We'll be able to deliver him about 5 mics. Did I give him an accurate time? Will it be about 5 minutes, or do you need more?
It's about his SPO2 rising, so we'll see.
Sweet.
Can't tell you how long it'll be.
10 Bravo, Big Bird.
Like 5 to 10. I'd hope it stays 5.
10 Alpha, Big Bird. Yeah, Raj, realize Raven is going to be off station for about 3-4 mics just to pick up air crew that fell out again.
Yeah. I can raise his blood pressure to maybe get some more SPO2 in him going, you know, but there's no need to.
Just do whatever is healthy for our casualty here.
I'm gonna make sure to kill him.
I'm glad you got the hidden message.
Yeah, he's rising fairly fast. SPO2 is at 69 now. Nice.
69. Raven, Big Bird. Raj, go ahead and RTB and pick up Joel here.
Oh, it smells like weed now. I think my flatmate lit out a blunt.
You just run and go get a hit of it real quick. Like, hey, let me get some of that.
You don't want me high flying this thing. I'm not gonna push any drugs. He's recovering fairly fast. Ah, maybe for the fun of it. Okay. So, if you open his medical menu.
I'm sorry, what was that?
If you
Is it
open his
medical
medical menu, yes. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown while he's still doing. You see, he's pulse oximeter here.
Yep.
It's heart rate 80, SpO2, the number that is rising. It needs to be above 90, I believe, for people to get up. It's a bit wonky where they get up. Yeah, Marcus just got up. Yeah. See.
That's regrettable. Hello, how are
It's
you?
a bit random.
Yeah, that's fucking early.
When it happens. But maybe it got lowered as well to 75 because the number turned from red to being white. So I guess it's now low at 75, where people can get back up.
What was causing his SpO2 issue? Just blood loss?
No heart rate, and maybe mainly no heart rate, and then maybe he puked as well. But he got a King LT. He had a King LT in while he got in the chopper, so I didn't need to do that. The main thing that causes this SPO2 to drop is that he doesn't have a heart rate that's pushing blood around. So of course nothing is saturated with anything, with oxygen, because he's not breathing.
Okay.
So you need to restore breathing to get SPO2 going, and that may either be blocked by having puked or no heart rate.
So ultimately, if we get a casualty that does not have a King LT, then clear airway to help with SPO2 and then a heart rate.
They are gonna drop SPO2, yes. And I got lucky with Marcus that he already had a King LT in. Otherwise, he would have died anyways. I had one try with an ADX. Because
Alright, I'm jumping out. I'll see you guys later.
Good luck, Joel.
Roger.
Which seat do you want me in? Archer? Which seat do you want me in?
We're just powering down to put some more bullets in, mate. So,
okay.
Container here is a rearm container.
Alright, nice. Which one to do the Hydras?
Disappears when I took it.
Oh, I'll do a minigun then. Unless it's spawning outside the gates.
No, you have it in there.
Do I?
MFT fluids.
That works. Interactions, real, there we go. Oh, Archer. Ooh, Archer? As far as I can figure out from looking back at my stream, it's whenever I went to change a seat, it boots me out of the helicopter.
Rare copies.
Oh.
A second, Joel?
Everything's full. As far as I can figure out, whenever I change seat, it boots me out.
Oh.
Which is, hence why I'm going, which seat do you want me in? Because I'll be in there for the rest of the time we're in the air.
I'm guessing this side is the best for gunning since you don't have the rocket pod interface.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Probably better.
Let's do right door 2. No, that one do left door 2. There we go. Right, yeah, that should give me the most swing. And I also can't connect to the intercom, which is bizarre.
Can you do infantry fault on that?
Pardon? Ooh, that's good for me. Infantry phone. Hello?
Yeah, I meant from that seat.
Not from the seat, but if we get in as Dawn, we door left 1. Yeah. Is that still working?
Nope.
Oh, bollocks. Yeah, I can't do it otherwise. That's bizarre. Oh well, I'll just have to talk to you over radio, I guess. I could hear you fine, but you guys couldn't hear me, which is a bit odd. I wonder if it's just this version of the Hilo that's bugged.
Well, also the wind noise while flying in the back is way less, well, way more muffled than in front for some reason.
I don't know what's going on.
After you back it. If you ever wonder if you, I was searching for the fucking button to get into the camera of this co-pilot seat. It's control right click.
Control right click. Okay, cool. That's useful. Useful to know. Alright, well, if Archer's AFK, I'm going to pop to the toilet. Be 30 seconds, but a minute.
I'm back. Are you there, Joel?
Yeah, he is, and he's in his seat.
Joel, do you want to fly around for a bit? Because my head is absolutely killing me.
He's AFK.
Oh, fuck's sake. I need time for these painkillers to kick in.
Joel back on Tom. Yep, back on comms.
Do you want to fly for a bit? Because my head is absolutely killing me.
Do you want to fall out of the plane?
No, I'm just going to stand at the base because I'm going to wait for these painkillers to kick in, and then if you come back in, I can take over. But at the moment, my head is just pounding. So
Yeah, no worries. I'll give it a go. Mets, you alright with that? Is Mets there or is he AFK?
I'm here.
Can't remember how to fly this thing.
no, that's not what you want to hear.
That's right, said it. The fuck?
Alright, I genuinely can't remember what I'm doing now. there we go. Battery switches are on. Battery switch on. Everything alright over there? Or...
Yeah, can't get out of camera for some
1-2
reason.
Alpha, once you're finished clearing the building, make your way up to the road up where the rest of your section is. Over. So copy, out.
Alright, Gen 1, Gen 2 on. Okay, those are both on.
Because the chopper is off, or I can't get out of camera and not out of the chopper, or the fuck?
The chopper isn't on, I'm still working through the checklist, sorry.
Probably that's why, right?
Fuel pumps on. APU gen on. APU gen on. That's a good sound. Ignition key to on. Eight. Or have you already? Am I looking? Bastard, they're already on. Okay, that's already on. Fuel dial, you've already put on. Press the engine starter, move to idle. Engine 1 going on.
I'm now in my normal first person view with the overlay from the camera.
It's odd.
1-2, this is 1-0 Bravo. Plan is to send your Delta team in now from the right, and your Alpha team to hold the road 1-2 Bravo out.
Why won't you start, you stupid engines? Press ignition. Ignition's being pressed. Right, let's try again. Have I missed something here, Mets?
I have no clue.
You can't see, can you?
Now I can, but I have no clue of this chopper.
1-2 Alpha, your Charlie team, I guess that would be half the security. Yeah, roger that.
Ravens on it. Well, Arch has a massive headache and doesn't want to fly anymore. Or
And just to update all on our
Joe's
ease,
trying to
if you
start the
have
chopper.
someone leaving a hostile compound, they are to be considered hostile.
Fuck you bastard! Why? I missed something somewhere. Oh, is this the?
Send it.
Fuck's sake! Right, fuel pump. Fuel pump's on.
Huh.
Right, there we go. There we go, there we go. I think I found it. Alright. Now let...
Lights are coming on.
There we go.
Hey! Rolled us a 10.
You sound so surprised. Engine 2, power on.
No, we're lifting in a moment.
Engine 1, engine 2 now full power.
Also, we're still not fucking ultra.
Pardon?
As I started using it, I was like, do we have a medic chopper?
Right. I don't... Alright, we go to lift. We all good to lift, Mets? And where are we heading?
Yeah. Wait, I can't get it in the camera anymore. Oh, I'm fucked. Can you land again?
Yes? Why?
I can't get in the camera anymore.
Roger that.
Oh, wait, let me try first. Clear. Oh, I can get it. Oh, sorry.
If you just turned off all my power.
No.
Don't do that! Give me a
That's the display. That's the display.
Don't do that, you gave me a minor heart attack.
That to Archer 2 was fun as well.
God.
What is it doing?
Also, I've never flown this with weapons. How do I select between weapons?
Archer?
Right, do you wanna hop on?
Yeah, jump out. Maybe tomorrow. What the fuck? Can you do it slower?
I'm on the ground.
Ah, you good?
All good?
No, no, oh yeah. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, we good.
Okay. How do I change weapons?
No clue.
No clue, Wolf.
Raven 1-1, this is
Right, lifting.
Alpha, message over.
Which poor sod left me?
Somehow you can also control my laser, so if you want stuff lased.
I think there's a message for you on... I'm gonna let you deal with comms.
Send your message, 1-1 Alpha, I'll relay to Raven.
Much appreciated. Do we have a timeline for when Raven 1-1 will be in the air again over position? Over.
Yeah, Roger. Hopefully about 5 mics they had to do a pilot swap.
1-0 Alpha, coordinates out.
Were there comms for me?
0 Alpha, this is
There were comms for Ravens, I think they've already gone through.
Send for 1-0 Alpha.
Are we able to get resupply for the 50 of the vehicle?
Well,
Okay.
we are.
Let me sort these radios out, because this is doing my tit in.
Sorry, 1 Alpha, 2-1 Alpha, 1-0 Bravo, message.
Alright, I only have one radio, so I'm switching off the platoon.
Okay, cool.
2-1 Alpha, 2-1 Alpha, 1-0 Bravo, message.
Right, where are we heading?
Not much further. Just turn around for now.
Roger that. I'm going to test fire whatever I have under my fire button in case, so I know what I have.
This is Raven signing on 1 net.
Okay.
Good to hear you, Raven. We've taken fire from the north and northwest from our current location. Copy over.
North and northwest of your location.
If you can get eyes on, see if there are any more enemies in, then that would be much appreciated. 1-1 Alpha out.
1-0 Alpha, sorry, correction, 2-1 Alpha, 1-0 Bravo, message over.
That's our boys there at the building. Oh, what the fuck's that? Okay. I switched out to camera. What the fuck? Good game. What the fuck's happening now? Joel, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Can't turn my camera in. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
You're right.
Yeah.
2-1 Alpha, this is 1-0 Alpha, message over.
Think I have eyes.
2-1 Alpha, this is 1-0 Alpha, message over.
Convert to 1 Alpha.
2-1 Alpha, can we get a resupply of 50 ammo for the vehicles?
Yeah, Raj, big work on station.
So, 100 meters beyond the compound they're in, or northwest.
1-0
Left
Alpha.
side of the road, 2 guys, left side of like wire posts. Not even 100 meters.
Where are we looking?
Northwest, bearing 307.
Yep.
Beyond the compound, our boys are in.
Yes.
Where are they firing? See the tracer?
Trying to get eyes on. I can see the big compound. Oh yeah, eyes on.
They're firing outside. Our boys are in the compound.
Roger that. Do you want me to do a strafing run or?
Yeah. There's a vehicle down there. So fucking camera.
1-0 Alpha, 2-1 Alpha.
Cool. I'm gonna come a bit lower and swing round.
Raj.
And also find out what weapon I've loaded.
Cal belts or boxes?
Nothing. Gatling guns. Cool. We'll run with the Gatling guns.
Try to come in from south, so you don't.
Yeah,
our
Raj.
boys was
Roger that. Banking and coming down. Coming down.
Oh, lasers on.
Ah.
Nice. Let's see you now. Ah, there he is. Okay.
Alright, I've eyes on compound, and we're going for the. There's a set of buildings to the south of. Well, I think it's the south. Underneath the compound. That's where I'm heading now.
No, they're from our view. They're right side of the compound. There are see my laser. You should see it.
Negative. Can't see it.
Do you have your head-up display on thing?
Oh shit! No. How
Big
the,
Bird, Big Bird, 1-0 Bravo.
how the fuck do I turn that on?
Big Bird.
If possible as well, a resupply of basic medical at 556 over.
Right, I'm gonna get some climbing and turn my
Yeah,
head on
Raj.
because that will help
That's
massively.
sharpness.
Is it
Thank
there?
you.
Enemies. Is there enemies? Oh, I can't tell. This camera is too shaky.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You fucking. I can't. I mean, you can't do anything against it. Not that you can't do anything.
I can hover.
That doesn't work either. Yeah, weapon. There, the weapons. There. Okay.
Hey, I've now got a head-up display.
Nice.
Right, so where's this have you got the laser on at the minute or not? Oh yeah, eyes on laser.
And yeah, there's also smoke.
Ah, cool, that's really useful. Now I can actually see where I'm aiming. Alright, come on. Ah, brilliant. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, eyes on smoke. Oh, I can now also tell what weapon I'm using. Brilliant. Hey.
Zero's driving. Only infantry I can see is that Android marker 0705 with the white smoke.
Copy that. Much appreciated. We'll check that out once we've got resupply.
I've just seen the white smoke near your location. I'm not talking about that smoke. Never mind, I'm retarded. No, you don't want to fly too far ahead. Don't know what the air capabilities are.
Watch that, spinning around.
Jesus Christ, this camera.
What are they shooting at? There's a lot of tracer.
To Alpha, this is 1 to Alpha message.
Alright, this detection I'm going is 1-1, but if you want to call me 1-2, that's fine.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Right now we're just holding here until we get our resupply, then we'll move out. You're free to inform your boys about that.
Yeah, roger that.
Is there gunfire coming from the hills?
That's our boys firing in the woods, that's earlier.
Yeah, no worries.
1-2 Alpha, 2-1 Alpha.
10-1 Alpha.
Raj, how many Huskies do you have?
We have 2 Huskies over.
Raj. Alpha, Big Bird.
10-4 Alpha.
Yeah, Raj, I've got a nice load of bullets and medical here. Where do you want them?
Will be standby.
Didn't see that vehicle.
1-2 Alpha, this is 1-2 Alpha, message or?
He did 1-2 again.
Did you message?
Yeah, we have a nice big parking spot just to the south of east of the compound we're in now, where I think you can land over.
South of east.
Yeah, Raj.
Have you got eyes on Big Bird?
No. Already on the ground, I think.
Okay.
Fucking camera, come on!
You having fun there?
Switching off it.
Would it be easy if I go into a hover?
No. Not that. It's going out of the camera view into first person, back again, and then not doing it anymore.
That's just irritating.
For 0 Alpha.
Rod, we're just gonna try a low hover and airdrop it.
Copy that, just don't blow up.
Yeah, Raj.
Watch that age like a charm.
Zero's Raven.
Time front zero.
Be advised, Android mark is updated. There are 2 sections moving onto that former position, and 1 station here at 0711.
Copy that. Once you're done with resupply, we'll check them out. Thank you.
Should we run them?
Hmm?
Should we gun them or just leave them?
Leave them for now. Ooh, make it fast. 0 to 1.
Time for zero.
Be advised to make it fast your way, left side of the road, and that field the other ones moved through.
Copy that. Yeah, still figuring out the resupply, but we'll keep our eyes open.
We're closing in fast, Android mark 0717.
Alpha, 2 Alpha.
710 Alpha.
Yeah, Roger, we figured out the
Turn around for a gun run, bearing 300.
Roger that. 300.
Left side of road, you see my laser?
Eyes on laser.
There it is. There. Whoa! Yeah. A bit further. Yeah, perfect. I got...
We've got an alarm. There's an alarm sounding.
Say again?
There's an alarm sounding.
I can't hear it.
There's an alarm sounding and I don't know why.
Cockpit? Or...
Yeah, there's a warning klaxon. There's a warning klaxon in the... I don't know why. I don't know what's triggering it. There's something running in the cockpit, but I couldn't tell you what it is and what it's meant to do.
Maybe rotor just took a bit damage. Fine. I had that earlier. The other mission.
Were the shots good or are they just miles off?
No, they were good.
How do I clear the alarm?
Fuel is good, so we're not using any fuel.
Height, we've still got power, so we can still gain height.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's warning us about, but...
Probably a little bit of damage. Or we overtorqued the rotors a bit. They're damaged.
Possibly.
That too.
Yeah, that went red. What does the Q? What does Q mean on the?
Looks like Big Bird is lifting.
Where's that?
same position still.
What's that?
Slightly more left up the hill, just slightly.
Gun run or rockets?
Yeah. Wait, I think I got him. Oh, I'm on wrong spot.
I'm going to maneuver.
Yeah, 2 guys left. In the low run there of the valley. Yeah, further. Yeah, there. To the left. Oh, fine.
Oh.
This is Raven losing power. Auto-rotate, auto-rotate, auto-rotate.
I'm trying to, but it's not something I know very well how to do.
1 turn above a herd, Raven.
Going down, going on.
Copy that, Raven.
Don't.
Stand to the right.
Mets you out. Mets you out.
Yeah.
Holy shit. How you looking?
Pretty good. Just armored.
Right, what channel were they using to communicate?
This is Raven. This is Raven, you made it out the top or go to line? Go. How are you looking?
It's logging some tourniquets on. Bit hold up here and there, but other than that, fairly good.
No lost power. How cool it was. Quite a bit more than me.
Yeah.
Even though I was sitting in it longer.
Maybe the impact was more on my side for some reason.
If you wanna auto-hover, don't bank to any side.
Yeah, I was trying to move initially when the alarm went off. I tried to bank out of their line of fire, and then was trying to level it off and try and lift the nose up to try and get the rotors to spin. But
yeah, but don't have that much time.
no. I mean, to be fair, I'm amazed we both survived.
Yeah. Good thing we don't have any. Do you have GPS?
Have what?
Android GPS?
Negative, nothing. Neither. I've got a GPMG. I might quick take some painkillers. I'm gonna say, oh, I don't. That's irritating. Mets, wait up, I'm just taking some tourniquets off. All good. All good.
We got orders to move east and follow the river, but
Okay, cool. Oh crap, I forgot to pick up another javelin. Oh well. Goodness, my armors never look so good. What? What did they cock up this time?
is this the river already?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it could be a big den.
Is this the river or?
It might be one of the arms of the river.
Yeah.
Right. Safety's off.
Watch out.
Follow it this way now.
Is this the river?
Don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what. I don't know if I caused an engine failure when I pulled into the maneuver, but. Odd.
What the fuck is this? Ah, I see. I don't know where we are.
Good, because I don't.
Yeah, it's a little bit more there than should be the river.
Lovely. I don't know what the objective was.
Yeah, I want to stay clear of the boys we saw earlier.
Aye. They probably won't be happy that we gunned them.
As I called in the targets and then the approaching section, he, the 1-0 told us they're still busy with the resupply thing.
Jeez. Well, at least we bought them a couple more minutes from the resupply before. Oh my goodness, that is a strong smell of weed. That's ridiculous. Golly. I think someone must be smoking right outside my window. Ah, that looks more like a river.
Change it to come at top.
Where's that?
Because I'm a fat cunt. Done it. We have audio on your response. Can
Are they gonna try and pick us up?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
you are south of us.
That thing can land in water, can't it?
I think it can.
In theory it can. I'm in. Oh.
In.
In.
Yeah, for real. Someone's fucking shooting us.
I can shoot out the back. Oh, you bastards! I could have shot out the back. Evening, gents. Oh, hello.
Yep, AK guy is still present. Hello.
How are you?
Ah, yes. Cool.
I'm still amazed we both didn't die.
What a beautiful timing that was.
Yeah, we had that loss of power with Archer in the last campaign, so it's still bugged with the flight model. I'm guessing it was just random loss of power, couldn't restore it anymore, motor shut off, and then dead.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, there wasn't an alarm going off beforehand. We went in for the gun run, and then about halfway through the gun, as I began to pull out the gun run, power started going.
We just won't even talk about the alarm. If anyone asks, the power just suddenly shut off.
Yeah.
That's
There
just
can
the
be
story,
certain alarms that have nothing to do with the motor, but you know, if
The
you
only
overstress the torque, that might have been the case,
That's
but-
the only thing I could think of was overstressing it to work, and eventually
Quite possibly.
Just shut down.
Yeah,
But
quite possibly.
it is also a known bug for the power to just randomly fucking cut. So
wouldn't the engine then power down slowly or something?
It would get damaged usually if you overtorque it. So like it doesn't shut down like that. It's still pretty much the bug. Like surely it's the bug.
Yeah. It was silent all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Just fucking get another one from James. Maybe haggle him for an ugly or something. Archer is back, by the way, so you have your another aircrew. Sure, James will be very understanding.
Lovely.
Let's figure out how we can do it fuel and just top off the fuel.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
This is driving and losing power.
I'm trying to, but it's not something I know very well how to do.
Siren going off for a while. In which case, if you overtalk it again, it will just cut out.
It died. I wasn't doing them.
Were you flying around with it going? Doo, doo, doo?
There was a the siren was going
You'd
off.
have overtook the rotor a second time, it would just cut out on you. That's what it does.
But it's died out when I wasn't doing a maneuver.
Really, it's not a bug. It's just a feature. It's
Yeah.
actually,
Oh yeah.
The way they put it is that if you overtalk the rotor twice, it just dies.
But as far as I can see from the stream, it died when I wasn't doing a maneuver. So
Yeah.
which could have been the
when
case.
you put power into the rotor. So if you tilted too far one side or the other, or put too much power into them, they will overtalk and just die.
Just die. Yeah. Oh well.
So when you do get that warning siren up, your best bet is just to come back to base and fix it.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, no worries.
You are
22nd stitch.
bleeding from somewhere.
Leg,
Yeah,
head.
I injured myself more falling off those head
I'll pipe your head for you.
Okay.
So it was definitely a bug. And we're
It's
gonna get
not a
another
bug.
This is what happens when you.
That obviously was.
It's not bug, it's feature. This is what happens when you put a.
Ramirez, if we are getting another one, can we just get one of the
Thank you.
one of the
Yeah.
on side?
Fucking hell, Joe.
That's why I use.
Oh my goodness. That is some potent weed. Holy shit. I'm not smoking it, but goodness me, I think there's a group of people sitting outside my window because goodness me, my eyes are beginning to water. My eyes are beginning to water. It's that potent.
Can you go down and ask for some?
Excuse me. I'm gonna close my window.
Okay,
That
you
is-
should be good, Joel. Get stitched.
Thank you. I think I'm now.
How's it going for it? Anyone died yet?
No, but I had one try with an AD on Marcus, or he would have died because he got onto the chopper with 44 SPO2.
Does me falling out the helicopter count as me die as someone dying?
I honestly don't know how you did that. Let alone doing it twice is pretty impressive.
I decided base jumping was going to be my thing.
So, did you use the Ace Interact to switch seats or the scroll wheel?
Scroll wheel.
Yeah, try using Ace Interact next time. It might work better.
It should work.
I mean, it should work with scroll wheel. I don't know why it didn't.
Hey, look, I am idiot testing the mod.
Yeah, emphasis the word idiot. Sorry for what you were saying.
Yeah, like I had one AD try on Marcus because he got onto the chopper with 44 SPO2 and then like more than one try wasn't possible. And it worked on the first try before he died and then his SPO2 recovered.
He would be getting you guys something, so just hang out and about until he can get to it.
Something.
Disconnected.
Hello?
I crashed from TeamSpeak and then came back again.
I think everyone just did.
I had the same thing. Okay.
TeamSpeak just crashed for everyone, that's fine.
Cool.
It's not just me.
Nope, nice. There we are again.
They lost.
Acres, great mod.
I have forgotten, I don't know if it's because I had a headache as well, but I've forgotten how much it can be like painful to actually use a HOTAS for extended periods of time.
They lost the lieutenant.
Like, I don't know if it's because I had a headache at the same time, it was just stressing me out, or if it was the fact that I was gripping it too hard or something. Oh, painful. Nice.
Can I go burr?
You can go burr if you want.
Yay!
Did you figure out something to refuel us, Romeo?
Yeah, he refuels.
Ah, okay, cool.
Guess I'm flying again.
Alrighty. Well, good luck.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't think I should fly again. On the upside, the crash landing meant that we both survived.
It's a very survivable job.
Yeah.
I got less injured even though I was cooking longer.
I don't know how you did that. It was just... I was looking back, I really should have banked off less, but I got us clear of being shot, so... Win some, you lose some.
Turn out. LOL! Didn't know that's possible.
I don't know, hanging... Right, I'll probably ought to take...
Yeah, you can sort of hang your ass out the window.
Right, I probably ought to turn the safety off, shouldn't I?
Like hip fire your minigun.
Alright, let's get my fucking head track sorted so I'm not looking out into outer space. There we go.
Alright,
Hey, Archer events.
how do I power this on now? F?
Before you guys take off, just put some more heavy AT in the helicopter.
Don't lift yet. Archer here?
Yeah, I heard.
Inventory is up front, I forgot.
What?
Inventory is up front, I forgot.
Nah. I was just gonna let it in as a crate. Hello. I'm now back on board.
And you've got an intercom, which is extra nice.
Yeah. Just wait for me to fall out.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'll make sure to do the on the way down.
We're back.
You both in, yeah?
On board.
Ooh, brownie.
Good, and
which dog are you on? Each?
I'm left.
Right. It's brownie time.
Have you got access to the radio at all?
Yeah, I do. Why?
I don't have access to that unless I change it around, so I'm just making sure one of you can listen in on that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck are we so high? There we go.
Well, in my case, it's because of the second-hand weed.
Intercoms.
How do you connect to the racks?
Go to the intercom, then switch it to A. Top left switch.
Intercom ISS open, switch to A.
Yep. And then you'll hear whatever I'm on.
Okay, cool. So so that's the A select transmitting radio.
Yeah, that lets you. If you look at the top left of your screen, it'll say Com 1.
Yeah, it does.
10 Bravo, this is 11 Alpha message.
There we go.
One zero Bravo, this is 11 Alpha message.
Raven.
You gun spin up, Joe?
I'll tell you in a moment.
Don't fire it.
My server doesn't work in this chopper for some reason.
Say again, mates.
No, they just go.
Earlier, yeah, some stationaries that they destroyed there to the northwest there. And remember the effective range for Javelin?
Effective range? 3.5 clicks, I think.
I Archer saying 3.5 clicks.
It's also got a minimum range, but I don't remember what that is.
The point at which you miss.
Nice on. Nice on.
Where? Sorry. Bearing?
Be on the right side for the choppers who come past it, but I'm not sure what Mess is looking at, so let him see.
I can see movement in the Rex, but I can't confirm it's enemy. Do I have permission to fire?
I have no idea at this point, so hold.
Where's that? If the
1-0 Alpha, Big Bird.
Zero Alpha is currently MIA.
Yeah, Raj. I have a plan to run by you. Good sir.
Go for it.
Raj, reference HQ marker 0748, just to the west of the industrial zone.
On 0, be advised, eyes on a friendly body inside roundabout in the middle at the ledges.
John, if you're being fired at from something, feel free to fire back at it.
Alright, I'm going to have a look in the roundabout.
I'm trying to... do we have...
Yeah, 0748 you were saying.
Yeah, Raj. My intention, once you guys begin to move along the road, is to have a HAT team deployed on that location to smash any vehicle contacts that might come across. What are your thoughts?
Sorry, repeat last?
My intentions for HQ marker 0748 is to have a HAT team deployed on site to smash any vehicles that you boys may come across. What are your thoughts on the matter?
Yeah, it's good by me.
Yeah, Raj.
I can see we're taking Tracer, but I can't see where from. Right. Oh yeah, eyes on. Do I have permission to fire?
Shoot the fuck out of it.
Oh, come on, shoot you Oh, I'll put the safety on.
Looks like the junkyard is where they're at.
Yeah.
Where do you need me to put you?
Mates, I'm on the roundabout currently and I can't see this body that you're referring to.
It's just a little brown house that the fire is coming from.
Could be on the south side near the ledges.
I just had an RPG fire, so I'm going to get a bit more altitude.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, Roger.
They got him.
Hey. Yeah, it's that junkyard is where the people are.
Feel free to spot more rounds in that junkyard if you think it's still a threat.
Yeah.
Big Bird Raven, send your message again, sorry.
One job, pull the trigger. It's a minigun, Joel, not a burst firing semi-automatic. Come on. Put some rounds down.
Yeah, but the more I fire, the more shaky it gets.
Ah, fair enough.
Copy on last.
And it's that there's a little house just to this side of the compound where I can see a couple of people are hiding. From this range, I can't accurately smack them.
Tell you what, I love flying this thing with a HOTAS. It's amazing.
I'm sure it is. It's absolutely terrifying with mouse and keyboard.
The only slight...
2 guys, or just 1, since we're only 3 up here?
1-0 Bravo, 1-0 Bravo, 1-1 Alpha, sit rep over.
0 Bravo, we have now located 1-0 Alpha. He was well camouflaged on the roundabout. We're patching him up. We're going to get him to the medic.
Welcome
Roger, 1-1 Alpha, bring her over to where I was being treated, just on the other side of the fuel station. You have the cover of the Husky, over.
Update, 10 Alpha is KIA.
Roger, understood.
250.
All stations, 10 Bravo is now assuming command as 10 Alpha, over.
Oh no.
Try to...
Can't see it on the clutter. Give me a bearing.
1-1 Alpha copies that.
305, bearing 305. Uphill.
305, just flying over it now, yeah?
No, it's distance is still 150 meters. No, can't be. Oh, 2,600 meters, yeah. Oh, that's a height, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing.
Try to hover there so you can unload.
Taking fire. Not taking fire anymore. Oh, bugger off you.
Drive inside it. Let's drive inside it.
Come on, you fucker. Come on. A little bit higher. A little bit higher.
Last.
The other tactic with this minigun archer is just spray in the vague direction and hope for the best.
Yeah, that seems to work quite well.
You want to land there now?
Yeah, you have to point it out to me again. I can't see the LZ marker on my Android. So...
Bearing 150. Wait.
150?
Oh.
I can't be right, it's back the other way.
Yeah. I misunderstood my GPS. Bearing 323.
323, roger.
4 clicks.
4 clicks, roger.
Ah, okay.
3, 2, 3.
3 to 4 clicks. Yeah. Elevation 150? Can it be? Only?
I see it, I see it.
That's probably elevation from us, right?
Yeah, I've seen it on Android, it's fine. There we go. Bit further
Yeah,
than I thought.
There's HQ marker, the LZ marker. LZ marker could be possible to have a place.
So what we're doing when we get there?
You set me off and then be a head team up there.
Roger.
Are we just dropping you off, Max, on your own?
Yeah.
Or is it?
I mean, you can come with, but then Archer doesn't have a gun.
He can look after himself, right? Yeah, no worries.
Go back to base in that case.
No, it's really unfortunate. In fact, we can't fire javelins from the helicopter.
Actually, it's a good idea because if you fire that thing from a helicopter, you're more likely to
10 Bravo, this is 1-2 Alpha message.
Render.
Our vehicle's now fixed up, we're ready to move on your word.
Okay, Roger, we'll load up and then once we've loaded up we'll be good to go 1-1 out. Sorry, correction, 10 Alpha out.
Don't die, Mets.
Say again?
Don't die. We'll pick you up after crumpets and tea.
No, don't bother, I come flying on one of my javelins.
All call signs on this net, ready to step off, 10 Alpha out.
Yeah, roger that, we'll be pushing north.
Jumping out, thanks for lift.
It's interesting hearing Wilson as 1-0 Alpha.
Can you take a peek outside? Let me know where Mets is with the.
I think he's at.
Great.
Right, good to lift.
Yeah, he's good.
Roger, we'll come pick up if you shout loud enough.
Even them might not.
1-0 Alpha, 1-0 Alpha to 2-1 Alpha message.
He is.
Then 1-0 Alpha, this is 1-2 Alpha.
Correction, 2-1 Alpha, 2-1 Alpha.
And for 2-1 Alpha.
2-1 Alpha, just confirm you've got your hat team now on the ground, over.
That is affirmative.
Roger, just be aware we are getting shots from our southwest and northeast from current position, over.
Raj, hat team is currently set up to cover the industrial zone and the road going north and south and south and north. So no eyes on your current position.
Repeat last.
Roger, that's understood, over. Does the helicopter have door gunners on?
Sorry, Archer, I can't hear you at the minute.
Yeah, can it be overhead, current position, watching out for any enemy combatants, over?
Yeah, Raj.
Raven 110, we are on station now, over.
Which blasted radio is this all going through? Because I can't.
1 Alpha, 1 Alpha, 10 Alpha message.
This is 1 Alpha, stand over.
Ah, thank you, I can
We're just about to
finally hear myself think.
Bit of issue with a wheel and we'll be on our way, 10 Alpha.
You having psychotic episode back there?
With all the radios going off, I can't actually hear myself think.
Weird enough, you get used to that.
Right. Who's shooting at us and how can I kill them?
I'm not sure where the fire's coming from, but you kill them by pressing that big button in front of you that says fire, pointing it at them.
I could try and... that building with the smoke looks like a likely candidate.
Looks like red trace is going in that direction as well.
I'll make sure not to accidentally hit any of our side.
I mean, if you do, it's, you know, just the way it goes.
Yeah, the Huskies are down there, but...
Have you ever been a 1 or 2 IC for a long period of time?
I think I did about a year total in...
Did you not find it was getting easier for you to concentrate even though the radio's going off in the back of your head?
No.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know about you, but whenever I'm flying, I tend to have like 4 different communications variables going off at the same time sometimes. I'll have long range radio for 1 platoon net, 2 platoon net, short range and voice comms. That can get a bit schizophrenic.
Yeah.
You have to fly as well, which is even more.
The smoke is friendly.
Smoke's friendly, gotcha.
As far as I can tell. I've been playing around with the, you know, the USS Nemitz mod?
Yeah.
In combination with the, you know, the mod, I can't remember what the mod's called, but the one that adds in, like, World War II American aviation.
Alright.
Oh, it's brilliant fun. Really would recommend giving it a crack, just to, yeah, it's just good fun. There's something really satisfying about landing a Hellcat on a carrier.
Yeah, we're moving up to you now, 1 Alpha.
I'm taking a lot of fire, but I can't see where from.
Raven 10 Alpha, be advised we're having trouble differentiating between friend and foe. Can you pop either a green smoke on your location or a red smoke on the enemy's, over?
Yeah, 10 Alpha, we'll get out now, over. And I'll pop the smoke over.
I can see orange smoke.
Red or green, and he pops a fucking orange. Wow.
So do I consider orange friendly or enemy?
I have no idea at this point. Hold fire.
Green smoke, sorry, blue smoke marks the friendlies, over.
Eyes on blue smoke.
Roger, blue smoke seen as well as orange and white.
Orange and white unknown, I'm moving towards the survey vehicle, over.
Roger, blue smoke marks friendlies.
Okay, copy that. At the orange and white.
The orange and white, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that.
There is people moving around. They look like AI, but I can't confirm at this point.
You can't confirm, then hold fire.
If it is, that Husky has an RPG danger close.
If it looks enemy, then shoot it, but if you're not sure...
Okay, I could shoot it, but at the distance it is on the Husky, I couldn't guarantee that my shot wouldn't hit the Husky.
Within 100 meters of the Husky, it's danger close. It's not a problem.
Yeah, it's very.
You can deal with. More likely to hit us than them. The problem they had in Vietnam was a lot of the times the helicopter pilots' communications weren't secure, so the Vietnamese could hear their comm. When pilots would ask for a smoke grenade, the Vietnamese would throw out their own colours. Just to try and get the chopper to land. So what they ended up doing was the pilots would say, throw smoke, then the guys on the ground would throw smoke, and the pilot would then say, I see a X-coloured smoke, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they'd say if it was yes or no to land at that position, rather than just saying, throw green smoke.
That's quite clever. I mean, have secure comms, but quite...
Yeah. I mean, secure comms back in the 60s and 70s was a bit of a thing in the future, so it wasn't really possible.
I mean, I get you say that, like, the way they're secured, it, like, with the modulation, it's not that hard to do. Like, I think they figured it out.
On a mass scale in the military back in the 60s, it's probably more cost efficient to not do it.
Because most basic securing is done on modulation. Done on frequency modulation. Or...
I'm sure you know exactly what you're talking about, but I have no idea what you mean when you say modulation.
I did a whole...
as far as I know, frequency modulation is how my radio in my car works.
It's yeah, most like basic secure comms is done through basically adjusting the, so you've got your normal sound wave, that's how traditional radio works, but if you want to encrypt it, basic encryption, you essentially piggyback the actual communication on a different wave, if that makes sense.
So does that apply to digital communications as well, or is that a different thing?
You can do it in the same method, yes. But obviously, in fact, digital communication is a lot easier for it to do it with. And that would, the idea would be you'd have two receivers that have the same modulation set up, and that would be a basic way of encrypting your own code. It also means you can use far more frequency. You can use one frequency to carry a far wider range of...
Yeah, I know during my time in the military, several different frequencies were used.
10 Alpha, 10 Alpha,
everyone in the infantry in the battalion would use the same frequency with different code frequencies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that'll be how it's done.
It was only changed well, if you were back in the UK, it was only changed once a month, but if you're overseas, it was every day.
Roger,
That's how it works.
We'll cover you if you want to sort out your vehicle, and then we'll be good to move.
We'll just let the tech guys sort that one out.
Spare wheels and bucks.
Ah. Very inconvenient.
It's being convenient.
Hearing Wilson being the platoon commander is just entertaining more than anything.
He's gotten a lot better, I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, it's been good actually. Him and Hanson have actually been surprisingly coherent today. I'm very happy. Very happy.
Archimets, are you still alive, brother? I mean, we're probably out of range, but I'm just going to make sure. I need to make some adjustments for that hotel set up. My arms are starting to get tired. Because I can't rest my elbows on my chair and move my throttle to the full up and down position at the same time.
Okay.
I can't have my elbow off the chair to work properly.
The HOTAS, you've got your throttle, and that's acting as your collective now.
Yes. So up on the collective is up on the throttle.
Yeah.
Down the collective is down throttle.
Okay. And then you've got.
You know, it makes it easy.
And then you've got. I'm assuming you've got additional buttons on both.
Yeah, it's a Thrustmaster T16 something M. Just making sure you're not dead.
You hear me locking onto you?
No, this thing hasn't got a threat receiver.
Alpha 10 Alpha message.
What was it, a T?
Alpha send 0 Alpha.
T16,000, I think it's called.
My plan from here on in is now
It's 16
to go
followed by lots of
through this on
zeros.
foot if your vehicle's disabled, and then we'll RTV hopefully in the helicopter over.
Yeah, roger that.
Oh, okay.
From where you are, John, can you tell how many people we can fit in this thing? I think it's 10.
Stand by.
For a square bracket, you should be able to get a number up.
Oh, square bracket.
Yeah.
Yes, 0 of 10. With 10 spare
10
seats.
passengers plus 1 co-pilot, 1
Gunner, yeah. I didn't know that was a thing, that's useful.
Yeah, so I've got, hang on, I've got a quick feel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I've got 1, 2, 3 hat switches on the throttle, each of which is 8, 4 and 4 positions respectively.
Yeah.
I've got 1, 2, 3 individual push buttons.
2-1 Alpha, 2-1 Alpha, 1-0 Alpha message, over.
On or off choice. And I've also got
can we have Raven 1-1 Scout
like an analog
ahead
little
on
stick.
Yeah.
Click function on it, which I use for radar in DCS, but I'm doing.
vehicle disabled, over.
And then I've also got like a switch, which is an up and down function, which I use for the Apache, but not the Blackhawk.
And then obviously you got the pedals as well.
No, I've got pedals. I can go for those.
Okay. So you just use the stick rotating left and right to bang.
Yeah. I've also got the throttle like analog rotational up and down sort of dial.
Okay.
Which I'm currently using to feather the throttle. So it's like a miniature throttle for me.
Okay, that's
so
quite
making
neat.
big throttle movements with the legs, I can make small ones with a little dial.
That's quite cool, actually. I like that. I would never buy one because I don't do enough flying, but it's cool.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get into DCS, so that's why I bought it.
I would. It's the same problem I have with racing games is I absolutely love it, but I am unbelievably shit.
You can practice more, mate.
It's.
That's all it is. Like you don't get good at flying just by going, "I'll buy a HOTAS and I'll make it."
No.
You have to practice.
Archer, it's not quite as simple as old practice more.
You've not managed to kill yourself driving on the real roads yet, so it's not too difficult for them.
Yes, however, so you know how most people have like muscle memory?
Yeah.
I don't really have it as part of my dyslexia. So.
Oh, okay.
So like when I'm driving a car, I have to think about everything. It's not just okay, I can drive on autopilot.
Yeah, I suppose flying a helicopter unit is really quite stressful.
Yeah.
Because it's doing like 5 or 6 different things at once. Not at least having all the communications go off in the head at the same time.
Yeah.
So for me, I find it a challenge. I quite like the challenge of learning to fly a helicopter while being on comms.
Oh yeah.
And engaging. Like I think the Apache is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to learn.
Yes, can imagine.
Not only you have to fly it, you have to gun it as well if you're in the gunner seat, or you have to be a spotter for the gunner. You have to be wary of any man pads, you have to be wary of flak, you have to be navigating the thing. And then you've got the added bonus of having 4 different communications platforms.
So it's just a mess.
You've got the weapons management pages, you've got the engine management pages, you know, all these sort of things you've got to consider, and at the end of the day you've still got to do a mission in armour.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed the challenge of learning how to get that one.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can see why people enjoy it, and I'd love to spend more time. But it's also why I get infuriated at playing video games. The number of times where I've a number of times when, for example, Rainbow, where I've I've done you've done a perfect flank, you've set everything up well, and yet I don't have the muscle ability or motor control to be able to aim down sight to actually hit the targets.
So your brain just goes, oh, that was the thing I forgot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you play RTS games at all?
No.
You might get more of a enjoyment out of those things, and less about muscle memory, more about management, I guess.
Yeah, I've been playing around with Demon Hunters, Chaos Gate, the new footage. I've really enjoyed that. That's been great fun.
Yeah, that's like XCOM, isn't it?
Yeah, it's XCOM at 40k. It's been brilliant. I am now stuck on the final boss though, and I feel like I've managed to get there when I'm too underleveled, which I'm not entirely sure how.
I'm assuming you can't go backwards with
Flag 0811.
Sadly not, which is very irritating. So I've sort of left it, and I'm going to have a crack at it probably Monday. Well, what time's the funeral on Monday?
11 o'clock it starts, I think.
Okay. I'll put that on.
I'm not going to be watching it, so I don't know.
You're not going to watch it?
No, I've got to go to work, mate.
Bank holiday doesn't happen for you.
Raj, is it my understanding it just needs some tires?
It does, but my
Raj, Big Bird's RCV to pick up some tires.
Taking the day off because we've got clients that need good services. So.
Yeah, no, understood. I'm amazed the university is observing it. To be honest, we've never observed bank holidays before. Yeah, okay, so it's not too bad.
Working a bank holiday and national bank holiday that's supposed to be observed on this. I'm like, I'll work it, but you pay me extra for it.
If you get paid extra, it works quite nicely.
Put that in the 3080 fund.
Are you sure this is a new map? It doesn't look new. It looks just...
It is new because I uploaded it last week.
Oh. To be honest, if you had told me it was one of the other maps we already had in the pack, I would have just nodded and said, yeah, it looks the same. Oh.
Oh, that's coming from my one of the editors there, just there.
Oh, crap. Am I out of ammunition? I can't be out of ammunition.
I doubt it.
So
got like 2,500 rounds in it.
Right, how much? 0 rounds remaining. Oh crap. Okay, let me switch sides. And I'm gonna do it.
Wait. Let me just make sure you're not gonna fall out before that happens.
I'm gonna use it via Ace.
Okay.
Ace left door gunner. Here we go.
Look at me to me while you do it. That way I'll know if you fall
Yeah,
out.
I'm here.
Excellent. I can see you on the left side. You're not gonna die. That's fine.
Alright, 4,000 rounds remaining.
Did you really put down 4,000 rounds? It didn't feel like it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I guess we get to circle in a different direction.
Power's on. Here we go. I really didn't feel like 4,000 rounds, that. I wonder what the cost to... I wonder what the round to kill ratio is.
For a 7.62?
No, for this. I wonder how many rounds down
Oh,
road.
minigun would be horrendous. It's not a sniper.
There's a guy lying down the middle of the road, right? As far as I could tell. If you could stop banking and go the other way, that'd be brilliant, because now I can't hit him.
Sorry, which way do you want me to go?
Well, actually continue around on the bank, so...
Oh, I see what you mean, sorry.
Because now I can't smack him.
I should bring it round.
Just get messed hitting with the...
I don't exactly know why we put meds up there for a hat team, given that there are no armoured vehicles.
Is there any good simulators for aircraft carriers or aircraft carrier landings?
As in flight simulators?
Yeah.
DCS.
Yeah, I thought
But you have to get the super carrier mod, and it's basically for the F-18 and F-14 only, so you need one of those as well.
And you need DCS as well. I mean, DCS...
Well, DCS is free, but the mods aren't.
Yeah, I don't have... Sadly, I don't actually have a joystick to hand.
Yeah, you kind of need one. You can do it with mouse and keyboard, but I wouldn't advise it.
Nor would I. I don't know how to get... I don't... What'd you get base? It'll be... I'm assuming it'll be the F-20... It'll be the SU-25.
So the base version of DCS doesn't come with very much at all. You get a trainer Mustang. What's it called? P-51?
So twin
You get an
seats.
SU-25 and one other I can't remember. Your best bet is if you are going to get into DCS is to get Flaming Cliffs 3, which is like the first add-on pack, which gives you like 6 different aircraft: an F-15, SU-27, 8, 10. You know, a variation, a variable, a variety is the word I was looking for. A variety of different aircraft for you to try. And then if you really want to get in DCS, you can pick one of the other modules, which tend to be high fidelity and have clickable cockpits.
Does the standard one... So which ones don't have clickable cockpits?
The Flaming Cliffs ones do not have clickable cockpits. They're designed to be very easy to get into, so you just assign a mouse and keyboard to the various buttons in the cockpit, and away you go. The high fidelity cockpits like the F-18, the F-14, all the others, they have clickable cockpits, so just like they are in this chopper, you have to click the right button to make it do something.
And then they all have like proper startup procedures, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. This thing's, I don't have a joystick, I wouldn't want to spend too much money to try it out, that's the thing.
The joystick I got wasn't that expensive. It's suitable because it will get you into the the sim world without spending too much money,
Mm.
and it's well supported. So on the DCS website, there are profiles you can download for each aircraft that correspond to the joystick buttons. So someone's mapped it out already for you.
Yeah. How much did you spend on yours?
Without looking at Amazon, I couldn't tell you. It wasn't more than 300 quid, to tell you that much.
Yeah. Again, that's not something I could spend about
So,
now.
if I was to guess top of my head, I think it's around 200 quid I spent on mine, but I'll check for you.
Yeah. That's not an amount of money.
Not going to check for you now, because if I do, I'd have to alt tab.
Yeah. Don't do that. It's just I'd love to give it a crack because I enjoy giving these things a go.
Yeah.
But absolute maximum. I
Go
don't want.
visit James. James has got a joystick and DCS.
No, he's not in Coventry anymore, is he?
No, but just go to his house.
True.
Just go to his house and say, oi, show me your PC, I want to play DCS for a bit.
To be fair, I might be able to. I could be really cheeky. I might be able to borrow one for the uni.
You could do actually, yeah.
The,
You're doing like aeronautics and whatever.
I know they have them. I could just say, look, I'm.
What's the course you're doing called?
Aerospace Systems Engineering.
Aerospace.
But it's essentially it's aeronautical engineering, but I specialise in the electronics and the sort of the actual systems that make the thing fly. If that makes sense. Archie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm just pressing buttons.
Yeah, no worries. I was in a panic that I was now flying without a pilot.
I can't talk to you when I'm looking in the cockpit and pressing buttons because it's bound to a different key and I have to reach my thumb across them.
Ah, right, okay. Oh, you got push to talk on, do you?
Yeah, push to talk's on the joystick.
Oh, the basic Thrustmaster one is only like 50 something quid.
But just the joystick, or
yeah, just the joystick.
Yeah. I got the flight control stick and the throttle, so it's like
109.
It must have been like 160, 200 quid, something like that. Like
Curry says it's 109. Oh,
I honestly can't remember how much I spent. It wasn't that long ago.
It's probably one of those things I might be able to borrow one off the uni just to give it a proper test.
I also got it when I got the F-18 as well at the same time, and the Track IR.
Oh, that's the other thing you need is
Track IR. You don't need Track IR because if you've got VR, DCS in VR is supposed to be very good.
Could you? I've just had a random thought. Could you test it with the Xbox controller?
It would work, but I think you're better off with a joystick if you want to fly a jet. Like people use the Xbox controller for hold on.
Well, no.
2, 1, right?
More just thinking to test. Am I?
You certainly can. I'll write it down. Yeah, so Xbox controllers, people have seen them being used as methods for controlling the gun in several helicopters.
Yeah.
Because they represent like the gunner's controls in the Apache, for example. I don't think many people use them for flight, but I don't see why you couldn't. Spot for that.
I might have a look into that because that might be an easy.
The nice thing about DCS is because it's free to download, you can just try it and see if you like it.
I think that's what I might do. I might crack the download on this evening. Also, it means I haven't.
You can crack it as well, actually. Yeah.
It also means I can test out how good my download speed is in this flipping house. Where's the Mets? He's made himself a little trench. Are we picking him up?
I can't see him. What the bearing is?
He's bearing 194. Okay, if you go down here, be careful. Your tail rotor will be.
I see him.
Just be careful.
He's on the wrong side for me. I can't actually see him. You know.
Yeah, but I'm saying be careful. Your tail rotor is going to be near a trench. You might want to drift forward. Archer, I would recommend shifting forward a fraction. I'll tell you when he's in. Archer is sliding back.
There's actually a landing spot southwest of me. A bit out for sleep.
Max,
I'm in.
sorry, I've given you the gun that doesn't have any ammunition.
Again?
That gun has no ammunition in it.
Watch.
Is the Merlin picking the others up? Oh, hang on.
Okay, Roger, I'm gonna pick up my pilot. I'm gonna have to pick you up now because there's a CCP.
Yeah, Raj. Mets, do you copy on short range?
Yeah.
Raj, blue smoke is going to mark LZ for you boys.
Blue smoke marks LZ.
Yeah. You know the words. There's some fresh ties here to swap them out, all that good stuff.
Eyes on blue smoke.
You move towards me while I'm landing at the green smoke.
Yeah, I can run down the road.
Jesus.
Whoa! Fucking hell.
You're right there, Archer. I think I left my stomach up a couple of 100 meters.
Yeah. Sorry, I turned my dial a bit harder than I wanted to.
We're taking shots, but I'm not sure where from.
Yeah, to our left somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear him, but I can't see the bugger. Alright, sorry.
Should I repel?
No, I'm gonna touch down.
1 times 2 and Alpha approaching you boys from the
There
on the
trees
road.
down here, Reg.
Yep, roger that. 1-0 Alpha.
You're clear.
I'll pick you up.
Yeah, you see me.
To the left.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Just adjusting the dial ever so slowly, and then my finger sort of went, no, we're going to go a bit further than that.
We're going to go the whole way down.
Yeah, you know how your body sort of goes, no, I'm not happy with that, I'm going to do this. Well, a few things I've not quite mastered in this chopper yet is the landing, because you have to be very gentle with it. Whereas the Apache, you just sort of slam it to the ground. This thing you can't. What time are we on?
What time?
IRL, I mean.
21:50.
Correct.
Honestly, I'm already very happy I bought this new CPU.
What's your FPS been like?
It's been hovering, like, when we were, like, in the little... It's been sitting when we're, like, actually near them, or, like, in combat, near where all the AI and the people are, it's about 25.
That's about what I get.
And then when we've been like flying around a bit further out, it's been sitting around 40. Back at base, it was sitting around 50. So I am very happy. That was.
I'm currently getting 23, 22.
I'm
It's about average for me flying around like this.
Yeah, that's what I was having when I was flying. As a gunner, I found it sort of sat a little bit higher, maybe about 27. But to be honest, all I was wanting was it to be out of the teens regularly. Because on the old CPU, on a good night, I would consider a good FPS night would be averaging about 20, about 20 on with most combat I'm playing at 15.
Do you play in 1920 by 1080?
I don't know what this monitor is. If I'm honest.
Is it widescreen monitor? Is what I'm asking.
No.
No. So mine's an ultra wide.
Okay, yeah.
So I play in 3440 by 1440.
Okay.
My FPS being around 20 is actually pretty good.
Yes, that's very good.
Especially considering I'm running an older processor than you are.
Yeah, that's very good. But you're on i7, aren't you?
i7.
Yeah.
9700, I think.
Yeah, I was running one of the older i5 equivalent to an i5. Oh, bugger!
Maybe shot that again from somewhere.
It's not. It's on the wrong side for me to return fire.
I will ignore it for a moment and keep flying. Raven 10 message.
Send it for 10 over.
What's the current action plan over? We're just circling around at the moment.
Currently getting Narloon's wounds licked rather, and then we're going to be proceeding north down the road to clear the industrial areas, and then we'll be RTB, probably in the Huskies now they're being fixed over.
Roger that. Be advised we only have one working minigun, the other one is out of ammo, so we are in a position to RTB and now rearm if required, or we can stay on station, it's up to you.
You can RTB and rearm and then we can hold on for a minute while you get that over.
Roger, Raven RTB now.
RTB, happy days.
So what's the new digs like?
I'm really happy with it. So it's just a studio flat.
Well, you staying for a year or longer?
One more year, and
So you go...
should be done in April, hopefully, if all goes to plan.
Yeah.
And I'll graduate hopefully with a master's.
In aerospace, aeronautical engineering things?
Indeed.
What's it called?
I'll graduate with an ME in aerospace systems engineering.
And then what?
And then hopefully return. I say down south. I'm already down south, but return to the south coast. Well, I say return. Move to the south coast and try and get a job down there.
Anywhere in particular you're looking at?
We're targeting. I'm targeting Portsmouth and Southampton.
What, like naval industries or something like that?
Probably testing, engineering testings. So potentially naval.
So you could find out if the Prince of Wales is ever going to sail again.
How she will. It'll be fine.
From what I'm hearing on the old grapevine, it's a problem with the shaft has basically come loose and hit the rudder.
Yeah, I'd heard it was
which means it's moved laterally, which is not a good thing for a shaft to do.
Indeed. It's probably... So I was looking at the engineering. I think it's probably just down to either them clonking something or something not quite being... Basically a slight manufacturing defect. But it does mean she's going to have to go into
she's going
dry
into
dock.
Rosyth for the next week or two to go into dry dock, which is a big problem.
Yes.
That wasn't due to be done till next year. Why am I so slow?
It's a big issue. It's one of those things though, because she's a new ship. So I know it's obviously not brilliant and it doesn't look good, but it's far easier to find these issues earlier on in a ship's life than it is to find them later on. And at least, my understanding is at least they didn't do the stupid thing they did with the Type 45 destroyers, where they can actually like get in there to repair it.
was cleverly built too, and not just the one they were supposed to be building.
I'm.
It was just the one would be serious as fuck.
Yes, I still think they didn't. I still maintain they didn't build the right version of the two.
You'd rather have seen the catapult version on, or?
I think they should have gone for a proper catapult version, like
I mean,
the Charles
I can
de
see
Gaulle.
why they didn't. There are a couple of good reasons. The first one being maintenance. It's a very maintenance intensive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I perfectly
And
get
they
that.
only bought the F-35Bs, so they had to change the contract if they did that, which would have been more expensive.
Oh yeah, I perfectly understand why, but you can still operate. If you go for a Charles de Gaulle layout, it means you can still operate.
Yeah, true.
F-35Bs, and you could also operate catapult aircraft. The problem.
If you just give me a second while I land us, I'll continue the conversation.
Yeah, no worries.
It takes a bit more concentration to do this.
Alright, I'm just reloading. The thing is, Archer. 2,000 rounds. Need only 2 more boxes.
Can you also reload the flares as well, John?
Yeah, we'll do.
Sourced some steel tubes. They are in the normal medical supply boxes.
Where were we armed? All good to go, Archer.
So I've got an AP one.
I'm afraid Marcus might have a bug that I thought was fixed.
What is it?
Why are we damaged?
He gets up to 72 and
Oh, for
drops
fuck's
again.
sake.
What's the fix?
we've got a problem.
Yeah, that was the siren that was on with Myra.
It's the light pole in front of us.
Keep you up again.
The road blades flipped it as we.
That is millimeters, isn't it? But it's definitely hitting them. Ah, fuck's sake. Fucking armor. It didn't say anything when we landed, just when we started up.
Were you able to pull it back with a car?
No, the chopper's damaged now, so we need to get a replacement.
Can we not repair it?
No, not well. Even if we couldn't move it.
We could tow it with a car.
Just ask James to move it. It's really easy. Where is it?
He's over here. The other thing is with the carriers, they went for the smaller lifts, which I understand it was a cost-cutting measure, but they now can't get the Chinook into the hangar.
Well, that's just silly.
Because obviously the Chinook doesn't have foldable rotor blades.
I mean, that can be changed.
Oh yeah, it could.
There is a version of the American stuff. James?
Yeah?
Can you move our chopper slightly backwards, because the light pole is hitting the rotor blades? Also,
Yeah,
can you repair it so it's not, damaged by a light pole?
Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you.
There you go. Pardon?
Thank you.
Thank you! Well, either way, hopefully try and get a job down south. And then I can start engineering shit. I'd love to try and get a job in the motorsport industry, but I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, no. Why?
Okay, when we've licked our wounds, red path, we've got some mounts up, and we'll just fucking go to the industrial bit, clear that, and fuck off home.
Yeah, roger that.
Zero Alpha, Twin Alpha.
Send it over.
Roger, be advised, we've got Marcus up and stable again. Nice and warm. Before we leave base, would you like any resupply?
Alright, let's try this again. I tell you what has surprised me is the CPU's running quite cool, all things considered. It was rather toasty. The computer was getting quite toasty when it was running War Thunder earlier, but it's quite cool at the minute.
War Thunder for you, maybe.
True. That's another game I'm dreadful at.
Send it over.
Raj, can I get a repeat on that earlier answer? Do you guys need any resupply?
Oh, sorry, my apologies. It must have gone over my section there. Yes, please, can we have 556 medical and full resupply, please. GPMG, LMG, vehicles, and yeah, everything.
I'm genuinely impressed at how Wilson's handled this. It's been good to see.
Say again?
I'm genuinely impressed at how Wilson's done this. It's been impressive and good to see. Good to see character. Is it character improvement? That's not. That feels really demeaning into him, but I can't think of the right phrase.
Raven 110, back on station, ready for tasking.
Raven 10 Alpha, Roger. Just fly up to the north of our current position where the industrial area is. Give that a good scout for us and give us any intel over.
Roger, Wilco, Raven out. Scout the industrial area.
Alright,
if you want to move into the cockpit for the camera, it's up to you.
How do I pass? Change seat.
No, don't change seat. If you look towards the cockpit, you'll see like an F interaction to move to cabin.
Can't know.
It's a sweet spot somewhere in the cabin. I can't remember where exactly.
Oh,
for me, it's if you look, see the center console is.
Yeah.
To the very bottom of it, you've got 2 red switches.
Oh yeah, I see him. I see him.
Somewhere around there normally.
Oh.
Well, that wasn't very friendly.
I can't. Oh, it's on the wrong side of the chopper.
It's heavy machine gun, whatever it is.
Aye.
Raven 110 taking heavy fire from a heavy machine gun. Over. Give me a minute, I'll find out where it is.
Alpha, Roger. Thank you. You can withdraw for now, and then we'll roll up shortly.
Can you pinpoint where that is, Joel?
Negative. It's off our rear quarter. It's off our rear starboard quarter.
Roger. Come around once more. If you can spot where it is, don't engage it, but just mark it on Android, if possible.
I don't have an Android.
Oh, okay, mark it on the map and then tell me where it is, and I'll mark it on Android.
Roger that.
Actually, there might be an Android in the inventory. Just check.
There's mark a dagger.
Whatever, just mark it on the map and then we'll relay it.
Come on, you bastard.
1-1 Alpha, 0, ready to step off when you are out.
Yep, roger that. Stepping off.
Come on, you bastard. Shoot again, I dare you.
It'll probably be on the right side, if anything.
Yeah, that's what concerns me, because that means I'm not on the right. Right, I'm going to use the ace to change seat.
Roger.
Changing. Successfully change seat.
I think we know that works now.
Yeah, just use ace. I mean, now I need to go in a briefing note, because it's only a matter of time before someone else does it.
Yeah. It won't be this campaign, but it will be at some point. We'll be picking up passengers and they'll go, oh, I've changed seats, and then just fall out. And we shall laugh.
Alright. Well, those vehicles there. Wait.
Well, wherever it is, it's not shooting us a second time, so... Maybe I head on back.
Oh, I can't.
Archimets. Do you require a pickup, Bubba? Did he say yes or no there? I can't
It was sort of a mumble.
Yeah, do you want to mumble that a bit louder, Matt? I can't quite understand. That's going to piss him off because he knows I used to do that quite a lot.
Oh, bastard, you fucking cockhead fuck bastard thing. I can get the notification saying F to move F to cockpit, but I can't actually move to cockpit.
Maybe you have to be near the seat.
Oh, I'll have to change seat. Right, hang on. Passengers, change seat. Cabin center front. Alright. Archer.
Fuck's sake, I overthought the worked, so I wasn't paying attention. But we'll keep flying like this for a bit.
Ah, hello.
There you go.
Right, now how do I... Oh, sorry.
Don't press that button. Don't make GMD into a fucking state.
Oh, I've got the camera working. Happy days.
Yeah, control right click to the camera.
Right. And does this thing get thermals?
Should do.
And how do I check? If so, how do I do it?
I think it's B or N. Private or non-member.
Oh, I'm blinded. There we go. I got thermals. Happy days. Right, now I can actually do some scouting. Right, lock. Come on, please lock. There we go.
Oh, my wrist is really starting to hurt now.
Can confirm there are definitely enemy combatants in the industrial area.
Raven, 1-0, message over.
Trying to get a proper head count. If you can get a bit of
Positive ID on thermal signatures of enemy combatants in the industrial area, over. We'll mark on Android ASAP.
Ah, and because I'm now in the cockpit, I get to use Android. Ah.
Roger. Is that RTB for MX or Roger that.
Oh, is that a technical there? Or them? Potential technical?
You should have access to an Android now. In the,
Yeah,
so you can start marking stuff.
I confirm that. I'm trying to confirm if it's them or
no, we've got Huskies, not technicals.
No, no. All I can see is white heat signatures that with guns on top, and I can't.
Well, switch it away from thermals, that's what it is.
Trying to, but now they're behind things. It's also not staying still. Alright, okay, there's a that looks like a mass scan. It looks like they got a lot of people down at the Huskies. Alright. I'm trying to see if there's any more people, because there definitely was at least one guy.
Roger, welcome.
What have they asked us to do?
Set down by the Huskies and then tow them up to where the moat is. So if you can spot the Huskies for me, because I can't quite see them at this altitude.
Yeah, I can see them. Reference Big Tower.
I need a bearing. Big Tower's not going to help.
328 from current position. Big Tower. Got smoke smokestacks, navigation tower on them. They're going to be on our right side as we come up on that road. There is oh crap, it moved. Yeah, okay, you're now following the road. The Huskies are just there on the road ahead of us.
On your marker, yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy's got you in.
No, I've got it.
Alright, roger that. Archer. Okay. Oh, crud. I'm taking a lot of fire. Oh, for fuck's sake. How do I get back into the cockpit? How do I get out of the cockpit? Right, I'm back on the gun. Oh, Archer. Archer, you out? Archer! Hello? Oh, for flip's sake, Archer. Ah. Oh. Bastard. Archer got shot. Hello, Archer's shot. Hello? Yeah, I can't get Archer out, he's stuck in the flipping... Oh, come on.
Get in.
I'm trying to!
In the vehicle, in my vehicle.
Copy that. We just go abandon Archer.
But if he's stuck.
Give me another, let me do one more attempt, then we'll go. Oh, he's... Bugger. Yeah, he's bugged, I can't get him out. I'm in.
Watch, can you bandage me?
Oh, it's out of ammunition, damn it. Yeah, I can do. Let me quickly lob a tourniquet on myself and then we'll go.
Yep.
Archer got shot as we came down. So, obviously, that went well.
Hello.
Aye.
Oh. Hey, Ripoff.
Hello.
Hey, grab me.
Excuse the copious amounts of blood that's pouring from my head.
It's,
normal.
it's fine, your appearance is forgivable. Oh. At least your head's still attached to your body, unlike Archer's.
Well, that's true. Well, do you know what? You laugh, right? I actually know someone who actually was staying at mine about 2 weeks ago. Has gone on holiday. Is out actually in Greece right now.
Oh, you...
She had a
Contact.
she had a car accident. What the fuck was that?
I got shot in the rectum.
She had a car accident and technically decapitated herself. Because her first...
Good for your health, that.
No, her first two vertebrae were clean cut through, but all the muscles and everything were intact.
Jeez.
Oh,
So she was lucky.
that is not a sight that you want to see.
No.
Let me know when everything's loaded.
Right, let me see if this works.
Yeah!
He's alive! Thank you!
Hello.
What the fuck are you doing alive?
I've been feeding the local fauna a couple of times.
Have we got everybody up that needs to be up? If so, get loaded up and then we're withdrawing.
I've been doing valuable testing on the
There's
helicopter
someone in the
mod.
back here unconscious, by the way.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, we need to get out.
Okay, I'm jumping in.
Roger that. I'm quickly.
He's in the back here. Oh, it's Barry. Oh, he's been down for a while now.
Alright. I'm gonna join up.
Run! Quick! Get this car going!
Okay, jumping in the driver's seat.
Barry's KA.
Let's go.
Go.
If you destroy this vehicle now that I've kept alive this entire fucking campaign, I will fucking hate 2 Platoon even more.
I'm not driving.
Be advised, barricade.
What's happened to Barry? Fuck's sake,
Where
Barry,
the
you
fuck
fucking
am
shit.
I on?
Well, he got loaded
A weapon
into the Vic, and then
no ammo in it.
the Vic drove away, and I stayed back here with you guys.
What ammunition does it take?
Well, with you
Ripoff?
specifically.
12.6, 12.7, you haven't got any. There's none in this vehicle.
It doesn't take GPMG ammunition.
No.
No.
Rats. I got my hopes up there.
Come on, bandage me, I'm bleeding again.
I'm trying to do my wounds from the helicopter crash.
I am bandaging Match's head.
I feel like I've done quite well today. I've survived 2 helicopter crashes and 2 free falls.
It just brings into question your competence, if anything. What the fuck were you doing in 2? What were you doing in 2 free falls? That's the big question, I guess.
Base jumping.
I decided I wanted to get the people were raving how good this map was. I thought I'd experience it for myself.
At terminal velocity, Roger.
I'll put something on his CV, I suppose.
That's your bandage, mate, but you might want to get stitched.
Thank you.
I was doing valuable testing on the new helicopter mod.
What, by jumping out of it? Like... It's like, oh yeah, this helicopter's working perfectly. See you later, boy.
Hey, look, I fell out once. I need to prove that I wasn't the idiot. I'm still alive.
I'm about to run out of bandages as well.
Should I join on? We go join on this, people.
4 resupply over by the helicopter, boys.
Yeah, next to the helicopter's resupply.
Is this
yeah,
it?
go around, resupply yourselves, boys.
Where's the helicopter?
Stop putting it in the field. Take the Huskies with you.
Watch
Take
out.
the helicopter.
Okay.
My head's taking a bit of a pounding.
Oh.
Decapitated last year and you're on your ass the other day, getting decapitated, yeah.
Getting fucked. They get pumped within an inch.
Alright, are we able to rearm these?
Anybody that needs medical attention, just mill about the boxes here, because I can't be bothered running back the way.
Can you?
Well, I'm going to need medical attention 5 minutes this way, mate, if you can. I do need medical attention. What are you doing? Sort me out, you shit.
I mean, if
I just told you I didn't have bandages.
if you could stitch me, that would be much appreciated.
So what is the story? You fell from 2 helicopters, so you must have respawned.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, as we found out, is if you want to change seat in the helicopters, you have to ace interact. If you use the scroll wheel menu, it boots you out of the helicopter.
And you were wondered about that, so you tried it twice, yeah.
Well, I didn't know if I double hit V or scroll wheel to get out the first time round. So James took sympathy on me to no respawn, and then I promptly did it again, at which point I figured out what I did wrong.
Once
So
you guys re-up, just get security going.
Oh, I need stitches.
Yeah, if you need stitches, then C4.
Bitches are for bitches.
Yeah.
And
whoever's finished
halfway, like
just man
in
the
fact,
50 cows.
well, technically, I suppose this is like 8/10 of the way through the op now. I just remembered TXA exists, and I
you
probably forgot about it
stupid cunt.
afterwards
Really?
again.
Yes.
That is disappointing. You've let me down.
But this is what happens when you don't roster me as medic for an entire month. Like,
Ow, it's not been a month. Jaff has been a medic once.
been like 3 weeks.
can I have a
You've not been a
stitch,
medic
please?
3 weeks. You were 2IC once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I didn't medic
points to
any
your
of the other
attendance
times.
rather than my removing you from the position.
No, I died on the first stop as well. The one where we parachuted down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that was that. I don't know what did we do the week afterwards? Because I don't think I. No, yeah. Then the week afterwards I was 2IC, was I not?
No, the
Wait,
week afterwards would have been the shadow, wouldn't it? Then 2
Yeah,
IC
so we
and then
didn't
this
do
week.
anything.
So 3 weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, I
But not
wasn't
a
medic on the
But not a
on the shadow
So it's
either.
not a
Yeah.
month.
I mean,
Not
it's
a month.
almost a month.
No, and the one where you died, you were a medic, so that gets this
Yeah,
guy as
but
well.
I didn't.
Well, we can either
not
go
only
in
did
a
I
blaze
not
of
have
glory, or we can
the new kit, I didn't have
either or, mate.
anything to do.
Not in any rush.
Like, I walked into town and basically died. Like,
You You shouldn't have done that, you see.
Well,
I did tell you not to do that,
orders,
to be
boss.
fair. To be fair, I
Um,
did tell you not to do that.
Well, it was sort of like I was sitting there and it's just like, should I listen to Lex or should I listen to you?
You're the,
And what happened?
What, you're an interim lieutenant or the sergeant? You're
And what happened?
lieutenant now.
Well,
You died. And who did you listen to?
Shouldn't have.
highest ranking officer,
Correct,
boss.
you should have listened to me.
Oh well.
But yeah, it feels bad. I haven't actually had a playthrough with the things. I've just been reading documentation like non-stop.
That I find the funniest bit.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I mean,
I see an open room steak packet. Where's the
Mind
steak?
pulling
I
over
haven't
to
seen the steak.
the other one.
Oh, Jen's
Is
got
that,
some
is
steak.
that part of the medical protocol? Is it
Oh,
for-
Jen's
I
consumed the
don't
steak.
really give a
What a
shit.
bitch.
We're gonna RTV now.
What?
Unacceptable. I demand to crash another helicopter.
Don't be
Who crashed the helicopter?
The first time round, like the engine died, and
That's not an answer.
The first time round would have been when we were at those buildings, and I just
Yeah.
seen a helicopter crashing like hard. I wondered what had gone on because like
group.
you were powering to the ground.
yeah, the engine died in the middle of a gun run.
Okay.
So I didn't have much altitude to play with other than turn and pray. Apparently that worked because me and Met survived, and then.
Why did your engine die?
Need to figure that out.
I'm gonna give you a stitch,
Oh, okay.
Bordley.
The second time round, Archer got shot in the head,
Yeah, gravel's definitely
and
part of
I.
Bordley's, have a look.
Boys, I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you an
Bordley's part of
option.
them.
You can
Part of
either
what?
you can either RTV
Blue
in the
Man
Vix,
group.
or you can go for a little flight.
Wadley will take the Vic option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so there's one at least.
Oh, I'm driving this vehicle back to base. Yeah, fucking Roger, I am.
In which case, I'll come with Bordley to guarantee that vehicle won't return to base.
Right, okay. The homosexual wants to drive his Fiat. So.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
I mean, at this rate, whichever vehicle I go in is the one that won't be returning to base.
Yeah, the one I'm in then. What?
Yeah, this is our thing.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Too late.
It don't really matter.
The wrong reading didn't do much there, Ramirez.
Whose body am I standing on?
Don't know. It's either Robinson or Jackson, I believe.
I don't have no idea. I've got their
Am I
contacts.
following you, Bordley?
Alright, who wants to
I haven't driven it yet.
Know how to replace windows? You should take the Tourniquet's board. Pretty sure I told you this.
There's explosives in the chopper.
What are we doing with these crates? Are we going to leave them here, or?
Oh, we're gonna blow them up.
Oh, okay. Can I blow them up?
If you want to. There should be 2 explosives in there. Just grab one. Yeah, we'll just set fucking timers.
Okay, guy. Is it in the inventory?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Mitchell. Nope. Do you have a clacker?
Nah, I don't. Right, I'm gonna put down explosives.
Set the timer to something longer than a minute.
Oh yeah, here's what
because
you do.
we need
Just
to lift off as well.
Yeah.
Stop.
Put them both down, and I'm gonna have you both start a timer at the same time, okay?
But how long do we want the timer to be?
We are going to do 1 minute 30 seconds.
Are they
1
guys,
0 for 2 1.
are the guys returning via the chopper, are they?
Yup.
We just head back then?
Yeah.
Hey, Raj, we're just gonna rig these these supplies here to blow up. So if you guys want to go ahead and get a head start.
Should I put a timer on them now?
Alright,
I would recommend you start. Okay. Ramirez.
Yeah, Raj.
I would recommend you to jump in the helicopter. And start spooling up. I'll then set the timer and jump in. Yeah,
we'll
so
do,
just
well, you know what?
Just
we'll
do one.
45 seconds.
Just start spooling the helicopter up, and then I'll set the timer.
45 seconds.
Copy that. I'm gonna wait for the helicopter. You jump in. I'm gonna wait for the helicopter to be fully spooled up, and then I'll set the timer.
Not 28 seconds.
Helicopter ready to lift.
Almost.
I'm setting the timer now.
Alright, 40 seconds, go ahead. I swear to God, if you 4, I'm gonna end you.
Go, 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 go!
Beautiful boys. Beautiful. So Archer got bugged out in the
explosions. Let's go.
Archer got bugged out in the crash mitts.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I fucking hate it when that happens.
What took you guys down?
Archer got shot in the head.
It sounded like a stinger.
Well, it didn't blow up till it crashed on the ground.
Well, yeah. A stinger probably just disabled you guys because I heard a missile launch.
Okay, that's irritating.
You heard a missile launch. Okay.
Yeah, it was a missile launch and the explosion right after, so you guys did not have time to clear it.
Let me do a cool fucking flyby of these guys.
Don't you dare crash.
Plan on.
I will threaten you with something.
A sweet time.
Yes.
A bit of sweet loving. Don't know which direction it is again.
It is going to be straight east.
That's not something I really want to hear sitting in this plane is I can't remember which direction I'm going.
Yeah, it's just all those mountains look so much the same that you kind of lose orientation.
Archer was trying to convince me this is a new map. I swear it looks the same as one of the other maps we have.
I have not seen this little ravine here.
Yeah, the ravine is cool, but it does look pretty same-ish.
That's armor for you.
Yeah, just look at those fucking mountains. Just grab like the mushy fucking shit here. Bit of bushes left and right, but other than that, just look to your right and you're gonna be disappointed. Very cool. I'm gonna bring it down. So I'm not connected to the rack, so I don't know if they say anything or not.
Sweet.
Cool.
Ooh, a little bouncy there, but you got it.
Yeah. It's got wheels, you can do it. Flopper down. Well.
To be honest, I'm actually a little surprised that they kept the vehicles for so long.
Actually, yeah. Kind of surprising. Gonna turn off my tracking now. Stop tracking, thank you very much. Oh god, you phased through the ground.
You gotta sprint and then spam it, so you jump.
I can't sprint from here. Yeah, but he's not doing it now. Okay, he moved now.
Can I shoot him?
Oh god, no. Ah.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. Sure to shoot those friendlies when they come in.
Give him a warning.
Did someone say something about shooting friendlies?
Yes.
Okay,
We've got a GPMG in there that's not going to be able to hit anything but those bushes there.
He's covering the road, okay? He's covering the road.
He's not.
Can you fix me?
What did you do again, Nets? Oh, yes, yeah. Easy welcoming committee. I'm too lazy to stitch you myself, I'm just pushing TXA. Let the drug do its job. I love TXA. It's a stupid drug.
Blood thicker.
Yeah, it's literally a liquid bandage.
Yeah. I mean,
Wouldn't it be
Must
fucking
be done up,
funny
actually.
if they got hit by an RPG on the way back?
That'd be very funny. Can't hold back. Okay, stitching, 20 seconds. I really like the new timer on the stitches. Or like timer on everything, for that matter. Just cool.
We're gonna see if I can't see what those hentai are. I better practice with these things.
Okay, you're stitched up. Gonna give you blood though. Half a liter, in fact.
Thing takes ages to connect, doesn't it? Ah, there we go.
Don't fucking, you know, it's flying through the air. Let it rest a bit.
I could have swore there was a way to like zoom in and out. Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm gonna give you a liter in total. I just don't have a liter bag, but you know. And don't mind the needle in your arm, okay? Cool. Oh, hello, Archer.
Hello. It's Joel there.
I'm here, yes.
You'll be pleased to know I got shot.
I'm very happy to know.
I didn't crash, I was actually shot and went down.
The moment you lost control was the moment I switched back into the gunner's seat.
Actually, the moment I lost control was the moment you said, we're taking a lot of fire, because that's the moment I got shot. So from then on, the chopper was flying itself.
I should have stopped focusing on trying to get into the gunner's seat.
Yeah,
and
if you'd noticed I was down, you might have been able to fly the chopper, but so
Right.
unfortunately we just sort of
No, sorry, I
spent
only...
20 seconds sort of meandering and then crashed.
Yeah, I was wondering why you'd taken a bit. Oh well.
Yeah, I was aiming for that spot of green right in front of us, but...
Yeah, I was wondering why you'd sort of bounce back up again, but that would kind of explain it.
There wasn't enough time to save you.
Yeah, no, we were really fucked
It's
up.
okay. I mean, you lost my katana, so...
You guys did
Yeah.
fuck up though with not checking that I actually had a
Yeah,
thingy
that
on.
was Ramirez.
That was
but
100%
even
me.
still, so you had. Once I looked at you, you had
what did
lost
you
a
do?
fatal amount of blood, so you were.
So it fucking
you
it said
were
I used the latest reading
fucked
that
up
he had
anyways.
for the pulse oximeter, but there was not a pulse oximeter on him.
Oh.
And if I had looked
leaves
at
the old reading on no matter what.
if I had looked at the time my bandages were being applied, I would have realized that it was an hour after the pulse oximeter's last reading.
like, that's why I didn't check you and just Thompson. But even for Thompson, was too late.
Why is
Yeah,
Matt
I know we
I
were
got-
mega fucked up. We both got
I
hit by
checked him,
explosives.
and he was at 44 SPO2. I had like 2 tries for the AED, and it didn't work.
He's off
Where
on
you
a
going, man?
voyage of self-adventure.
See nothing.
Well, last I checked, they were barely even halfway yet.
I don't like it when Metz goes onto a high hill with a hat.
No, they're not far away.
Mets, we're getting nervous you being up there with a javelin.
I've been watching
looking
you.
for my katana.
I think I'll be able to hit him in the leg with a
Metz is
pistol.
down.
Do it. Get him.
Get him, boy.
I can't even see him.
He can get himself. He flopped behind the
Get
mountain.
him, boy.
Oh, did you fucking make him go conscious?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get him.
Gonna see some more magic.
I'm not a medic right now.
Yeah, I'm not a medic. Don't mind my white shemag.
No, white shemag's off for cool
I
people.
think I'm unlocked onto you.
I wear mine around my
I
neck. I
can't
don't
make
even
him
wear it
stand.
on my face.
Well, I can make him stand up.
Yeah, I have it on my
Too,
face.
too cool to wear it over my face.
Yeah.
Just fucking restrain him.
Cool
so he
people
stands
wear
up and
white
see if I can
shemags
lay
and
him with a
aviators.
pistol.
The problem is that I'm too ugly to not have it on my face. So.
Is anyone just bored of seeing Archer?
Oh my god, I'm
It's just a-
invisible! It's
Oh,
amazing.
you're a helmet.
I have a helmet.
Flowing helmet. Yes, wow.
Wait, I can take that
No,
helmet.
I always
No.
Now he's a full ghost. Oh my god.
Now he's in Toshka's inventory.
Oh my god.
I am Archer now.
They steal stuff from people's bags that I've noticed. Yoink!
Oh, but we can see you while you're in the inventory.
That's awesome.
Like you plop up behind them and then you go away again when you're not in the backpack anymore.
Thank you for your contribution, Fire.
Huh?
Thank you for your contribution.
With what?
If you look in your inventory in your backpack, there's a
Oh,
bunch
Jesus
of drugs
Christ.
missing.
Ow. No, we can see him while he's fudging around in your backpack.
Where's my katana? I have to fucking... Oh, there we go.
I'm bleeding, you cunt.
Well, you're a medic, you can sort yourself.
Yeah,
No,
except they
I'm
stole
not.
all of his drugs.
Not a medic. You can't even steal all of my drugs. You don't have enough
Well,
space.
all the ones you had in your backpack, yes.
I still have a lot of them on me.
Oi!
That's for stealing my drugs. You can patch yourself up now without those drugs.
No, he's fine. He's still fireballs at his boys.
Motherfucker trying to do a wizard, he's throwing fireballs at us.
Also, I need a pistol.
It never fucking stops, does it?
I think I had like
sounds
60-something
like people are
medium bruises on my chest today.
I got
Yeah,
that. You gotta
a lot of wounds on your chest. That was
gotta
great.
behave again.
Get this for you. I saw him
Yeah.
getting shot hundreds of times, blood spraying everywhere out of him. I check him, he's blue.
So what you're saying is he's faking
You
it?
have
Yeah.
to have
Yeah.
Faking it
be a
for the
point,
drama.
Drama
Maybe that
queen.
blood he was carrying what was spraying out the back.
Yes.
The blood bag
Yeah,
took the bullet.
I put it on my chest actually, you know, for extra protection.
Gilly also jumped off a roof.
Can you not? Fucking entity.
I think Mets is shooting at the friendly vehicles.
No, Mets was shooting at us.
So, was it Hanson that built this base, or was this already here?
This was already here.
So, who in the fuck decided it was a good idea to put in light poles halfway in the ground that couldn't be destroyed?
It was enlightened. It was an enlightened decision.
You can thank the map maker.
Jump off a nearby roof, Joe.
Having already jumped off a plane twice tonight, I think I'm good.
No. You didn't jump. You fell because you missed your seat.
I didn't miss my seat. I took a run.
Oh my god. Joel.
Oh my ears.
I'm amazed no one got hit there.
I'm just.
Great accuracy, Joel.
Sorry, I was alt tabbed.
Late to the party.
I alt-tabbed earlier and fired off a
Even
rocket.
if
It could be worse.
True.
Did you save my katana?
I took a running leap at the aeroplane's window and missed.
Who is rustling like a fucking... What
Yeah,
is that?
I think it's Robertson.
Yeah, it's probably me. I get constant background noise.
No, it's like...
No, it's a bush.
Bush.
Bush. I think it's just when we move around.
Everyone stop moving! We're gonna find out who this is.
La 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 la.
You've been away that long that the bottom floor of this building just has bushes in it now?
Is it? Oh yeah, it's all of us. Is there anyone moving? Yeah. Okay, that one.
Fuck all wrong with the bush, mate.
No, it's here because there's
Says
a
the
fucking
homosexual.
bush.
There is a
That's
Say,
right
did you say
under-
Bush? I mean the first
Yes.
lady.
Guten Tag. Wie geht's es dir?
Who's that?
Party boys.
Who's that fucking saluting with his fucking speedo goggles on, Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Marcus, you were the only casualty that made it in the helicopter today. What do you have to say about that?
Who died in a helicopter or made it in a
You guys are
helicopter?
terrible at protecting me.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Oh, I should
Bye,
have checked out
boys.
the first time.
Oh, he's gone. Ooh, a free helmet.
Let's go over this. Call it a night. So I enjoyed that. Thank you very much for persevering with me. I know Hanson, until she died, probably would have enjoyed that. Thank you, James, for putting it on. Much appreciated. I know low numbers, but yep, it was fun. It was challenging. I believe we went in to do what we did. We disrupted the production. We killed a lot of them. Yes, we didn't rig it up to blow or anything like that, but I believe we did make a serious dent in their manpower and production. Just for now, we can regroup and go out. But yeah, much appreciated, boys. Sure, there's points for me, points for Hanson, points for everybody in debrief. But yeah, we'll go for Willy Redpath.
It was good. I enjoyed it. Shot of the day that I saw was from Gilly. It was amazing. Went into a warehouse, took 2 guys out, pointed up, took someone off the roof, and when the guy fell, he ended up hanging himself. It's fucking amazing. He's got a screenshot of it. I thought that is sick.
Yeah, it's in media. I got one of it as well. It was pretty good.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Thanks very much for putting it on.
And over to 2 platoon.
Well, from my perspective, it was relatively fun. Tried to break things up evenly so all the boys could do something. Shame about the helicopter going down. It actually was not a stinger for once. Bullets kind of hurt.
Especially when it hit the squishy part of the helicopter. And then with the pilot.
Fucking since when did they add crossbows? Because we were seeing some people with crossbows. I don't know if you guys saw any of that good stuff.
Yeah, the crossbows have been for time.
I mean, I got a fucking katana, so
The
cartel is.
cartel
I
unit.
think it was one of the last things Edgar did before he left.
Oh, was that what the fucking was shooting at us, Delta, on that fucking building? I was like, what the fuck is that guy missing us with? That must have been a crossbow.
I'm not gonna lie, that was me. It was a fucking guy firing buckshot at you from like 200 meters.
Fucking Roger, I said it was a shotgun. And I was like,
Explains the bajillion bruises.
Hey, look, it's the thought that counts, right?
I was watching, like, every time I fired at you, it missed whoever I was shooting at by like a millimeter.
James, question.
No.
We ran you over at least once, like when you were taking control.
I killed Jim a couple of times tonight.
I don't think run over, no.
Yeah.
I saw you running people over, but I don't think I was run over while I was controlling anything.
Shame.
Cool. Anybody else for any more?
I really enjoyed that. It was ad hoc as fuck, but yeah, I really had fun. So cheers for putting it on.
No worries. Glad it was enjoyed.
Actually, there is something before you all go. Joel discovered to his dismay that if you use the cargo to get around the helicopter's interior, you tend to fall out of it.
I can now confirm you do.
So you have to get around the helicopter's interior using ace interaction.
Unless you want to do some base jumping, in which case I'd highly recommend it.
I can only imagine the shrieking coming from Joel as he was plummeting to the ground, having tried to move.
We spent so long looking for you.
You can imagine the shrieking as a smile of joy crosses my face.
Yeah,
you lot fucking spent even longer looking for Hanser when they fucking went down on the roundabout next to you. Like, running around looking on the other side of town trying to find where she'd gone down.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
that
Hanson.
is.
Roger. I thought you said
Oh,
Roger.
Hanson. Yeah, news flash, mate. Joel is now also a shit.
No,
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, there were some bad drills. I mean, even less so from Delta at that point, but I see the guy, I was like, is that friendly? He's like, nah, it's not friendly. He's like, oh, no, I think it's friendly. So I went over, I was like, oh, it's friendly. And then I said, I can't remember, I think it was Gilly, was like, oh, that's a really good call. And I was like, what? He said, you've just cleared that building, he's on the fucking balcony, you cunt. So that's Eskil dead. I don't know where Hanson died, but...
On the roundabout. Literally on the roundabout.
He was well camouflaged.
I thought she might have been in the building, and then I had a pneumothorax.
Out of curiosity, were you guys not using the Android to try and find him?
They don't have androids.
Well,
I did, but yeah, she was so well hidden that it took us a while, and when we stumbled across Hansen, well, yeah, it was post-KA.
There weren't enough tampons in the world to save her at that point.
No, it was a fucking interesting night for my first IC. I had to fucking dispatch a 1 platoon section to go find one of my guys that base jumped out of a helicopter with a parachute.
Twice.
Well, you did well. You also had to deal with a fucking helicopter crashing and a rescue mission for them. So.
Oh, fucking! So we picked him up and immediately started getting shot at.
You will.
It was a hover pickup too, right on the water. It was nice.
Those two AI that started shooting you were like following the two guys ever since they like crashed pretty much.
I'm impressed we didn't die.
They only caught up to you when you started loading in.
That was nice.
Right,
I like how it's...
No, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to point out it was a bit funny when I told Robinson that I think I'm back because I'm not going down, because I was literally so nimble, it's like a sponge. And literally 5 seconds later I got shot in the face and knocked out.
Yeah, I noticed a couple of things, the medical things tonight. I got fucked tonight. I was killing cunts, but I got smashed as well, and I only went down towards the end when definitely 100% I heard Red Path kicking off about it. Someone invisible was shooting us through a wall. Towards the end, he took quite a few of us down, and I went down at that point, but I never went into, you know, the screen blacks out and you can't see fuck all. I could still see everything, and then I got back up, and then I went down again. Betch was there, I think, was the kind of thing.
I got a regular black screen, but once I went down, it was pretty easy for me to get knocked out.
The only thing I can think in terms of you like getting extra fucked up today.
Maybe the buckshot from far away, giving you millions of wounds.
I think the units are ones that enter config, so they shouldn't be like crazy high skill units or anything. I'm not sure why they would have fucked you up any more than a normal campaign.
You know, it's just, I mean, you can ask Robinson, I've had like, 50 something medium bruises and around 16, what's the name, avulsion, I think.
Marcus had an unusual
yeah, but I didn't go down.
Yeah, Thompson, that was just on your chest.
Yeah, I'm literally a blue man right now.
Yeah, I wasn't saying I got extra fucked up. If anything, I got less fucked up. But yeah, that could be something to do with like the weapons they were using. I guess less effective. But
I'm all good now.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I'm going to give you the option, though, since you ran as one section. If you want to stay in game, be immersive and all that shit, and debrief in here, that's cool. If not, go off to debrief. But yeah, thank you very much for your help.
We have to.
Just more credit to myself.
That's literally all I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, shit, I got that. I got a load of people killed as your commander. Yeah.
Use it.
Can you overdose on morphine?
Yes, you can overdose on morphine.
Let's see. 3 down.
Oh, I'm gonna disconnect as well.
I'm gonna disconnect.